Welcome back to my video, and today I'll be talking about the chapter Some People Never Die. Abraham Lincoln was born in 1809 to a poor family in the USA. Much of his childhood was spent helping his parents with their work. He attended school for less than a year in total, but he had a strong desire to learn. Encouraged by his stepmother, he read and wrote as much as he could, often rereading the few books he could find. At 21, he moved to Illinois. After trying various jobs, he became a successful lawyer. At 25, he was elected to the Illinois House of Representatives, similar to the state legislative assemblies in India. At that time, slavery was legal in the USA. African people were enslaved by European settlers and treated inhumanly, working long hours under terrible conditions. Lincoln was strongly against slavery, which made him unpopular in the southern states, where large cotton plantations depended on enslaved labor. In 1860, Lincoln was elected the President of the USA. After his election, southern states wanted to leave the Union, fearing that Lincoln would abolish slavery. This led to the American Civil War, 1861 to 1865, between the northern and southern states. The North won and USA remained united. On January 31st, 1865, the US government passed a law banning slavery, freeing 3 million enslaved people. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 2nd, 1869, during the British rule of India. After studying law in England, he moved to South Africa, where he became a successful lawyer. In South Africa, Indians and native South Africans faced severe discrimination. Gandhiji developed the method of satyagraha, which means holding firmly to the truth. It is used in non-violent protests to fight injustice. His method succeeded and he became popular in South Africa. After over 20 years in South Africa, Gandhiji returned to India to use satyagraha to fight the British rule. In 1920, he launched a non-cooperation movement, which inspired millions. He also led other movements helping India gain independence. Gandhiji opposed untouchability and worked for Hindu-Muslim unity. However, he was deeply saddened by India's partition in 1947. On January 13, 1948, Gandhiji was assassinated by somebody who opposed his views. Despite his death, Gandhiji's philosophy of non-violence continued to inspire people worldwide. Although slavery was banned in the USA, African Americans faced severe discrimination. Public places, transport, and school were segregated. They were denied equal rights in education, employment, and governance. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., born in 1929 in Georgia, USA, was a leader in a fight against this injustice. He visited India in 1959 to learn about Gandhiji's Satyagraha movement and applied these non-violent methods in the civil rights movement in the USA. On August 28, 1963, King led the historic March on Washington, where over 2 lakh people gathered to support equality. A year later, a law was passed granting equal rights to African Americans. However, discrimination persisted in some places. In Alabama, African Americans were denied the right to vote. Protesters faced brutal police violence, but eventually succeeded in securing voting rights. In 1964, King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Tragically, he was assassinated in 1968 at the age of 39. His efforts made it possible for African Americans to live with dignity and equality. Agnes Gonja Bojayu, known as Mother Teresa, was born in 1910 in Skopje, now in North Macedonia. She became a nun at a young age and moved to India to teach in Kolkata. She later felt help to the poor and left the convent to live in the slums of Kolkata. In 1950, she founded the Missionaries of Charity, an organization dedicated to serving the poor, sick, and needy. Over time, the organization established schools, orphanages, and homes for people in leprosy and abroad. People with leprosy in India and abroad. Mother Teresa received numerous awards for her selfless work, including the Bharat Ratna, Magsaysay Award, and a Nobel Peace Prize. Wait, I'll just restart that last part. In 1950, she founded Missionaries of Charity, an organization dedicated to serving the poor, sick, and needy. Over time, the organization established schools, orphanages, and homes for people with leprosy in India and abroad. The Mother Teresa received numerous awards for her selfless work, including the Bharat Ratna, Magsaysay Award, and the Nobel Peace Prize. She was canonized as Saint Teresa of Kolkata after her death in 1997. Her life continues to inspire millions around the world to serve humanity. To conclude, these extraordinary individuals, Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Mother Teresa, have shown us true greatness rise in selflessness, courage, and perseverance. They have left behind a legacy that continues to inspire generations to fight for justice, equality, and humanity. Truly, some people never die. Okay, bye guys.